Hi Capricorn. So these are your messages for the week, and if you're looking to get a private reading with me, I do link my email in the description box. Leela's watching Paddington, so I just didn't want it to be distracting, so I put this here. I just got back from a trip and I did get some new cards, but I'm still charging them. By the end of the week, when I get up the bonuses, I'm hoping to use them. I'm hoping to get some new energy in here, especially with the eclipse coming. But I did get this deck. I cleansed it, and it's working pretty well today, so I'm going to continue to use it, okay? Whoa. All right, so for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what messages do we have for Capricorn? What do you need to know? I'm seeing 71. And something's getting moldy. Be careful. Okay. Could have some indecision around a romance, okay? If you've never been romantic a day in your life, this could be, I guess, a really good friendship, but it's pulling as romance, okay? Lots of compassion between the two of you, but you guys have anxiety over planning, over distance, over maybe not connecting the way you were hoping to, okay? Maybe you weren't ready for it. You guys need to just be practical about the reality of it, I guess. Every relationship has negatives and positives, right? Every single one. You were never going to have like that ideal situation that they have in the movies, because that's not real. However, I do see this connection being harmonious, and I do think that if you guys take some time, you'll see it progress. You'll get that clarity that you're looking for in order to know which direction to take from here, okay? And for some of you, this is destiny. This is like a match made in heaven, so to speak, okay, with the 10 of Cups here. I do see your finances getting really, all right, why do you have such a good reading here? I do see your finances improving, lots of abundance here, but what's strange is it almost comes with a connection you have with somebody. Again, doesn't have to be romantic, but this person is just as driven as you are. So you guys could like really have the most stable, positive, I guess, financial abundance possible for, you know, two people that are going after the same goals, okay? I do see some sort of loss here, or burden that leads to some sort of loss, and I feel like there might be part of you that is trying to shelter this person, like trying to protect this person because you're afraid of putting that sort of burden on them, okay? So it's saying here, use your intuition. This is, you guys will move on. There doesn't need to be conflict here. It's kind, it's thoughtful, it's peaceful that you put this person before yourself, but the reality is you don't need to, okay? They're very intuitive. They're very connected to you in some sort of spiritual level, and they can tell, right, when things are happening. For those of you that have a baby mama, baby daddy, you could be having some conflict with them, okay? And if you don't, you could have some conflict with a fire sign in general. I think you have a water sign coming in if you don't already know who this person is. They're very protective over you, which is kind of interesting. Do see some conflict here with another person in the workplace. If you don't work, this could be within your hobby friend circle, but it does look like this person's like a almost like they're boastful, okay? They love controversy. They you know, I'm always doing better than you. Whatever your story is, my story is way worse, you know, whatever the case, okay? So just keep that in mind, that this person is going to betray you on some sort of level and, you know, attempt some sort of imbalance. I do see justice being served in time, but it's going to take quite a while. You're working on your stability. You're going like inwards, introspection, trying to understand yourself better, so when you move into like next year, for instance, you know, things just kind of go more smooth, where this person's just constantly kind of picking at you. Like I said, you'll see justice be served, just going to be a while. And it says here hardships are going to help you have like a clearer vision as to what you want, whether that's from people or otherwise. You're seeking contentment. You're very self-sufficient. You're no longer restricted to what you were told is the right thing to do. You know, no, like listen, little Frederick, you know, you're going to grow up to be a plumber because we've all been plumbers. No, you're going to be Catholic because we've all been Catholic, you know, that kind of thing. You're like, no, that's definitely stepping out of the comfort zone now and working hard towards something here. You're very protective over whatever it is you're working hard towards, whatever that goal is, okay? Thinking outside the box. Lots of adaptability here and self-discovery. You may be traveling. It does look like if you're traveling, it's not for fun, okay? It's almost like, okay, you know, mom broke her ankle, gotta go visit her, you know, something like that. I'm seeing the name John and seeing the word luck. Okay, messages going back and forth. Between you and someone, there could be some conflict, again, in the workplace, it looks like, or family. This is going to cause you some sort of emotional exhaustion, but it is also in your best interest. It's almost like one of those things where anything negative that happens to you at this time is only going to help you through your development. It sucks, but it's true, all right? And you could be missing somebody at a distance and or remembering somebody fondly. This is somebody you had a friendship with. You guys are not in contact at this time. That's okay. You have a manifestation taking place. It looks like because you want to move up in a company or make more of what you do. Maybe you have your own company, and that is going to be happening. It's going to take longer than you anticipated, unfortunately, but it does happen. Watch out for somebody who's always seeking authority or trying to be the higher person, like, no, I'm in charge, because they're going to be knocked down a peg pretty soon and you're going to actually get to see it. Saying here to have patience. We have emotional fulfillment coming. You can stay optimistic about that. Finances look fantastic. New opportunities look fantastic. Some of you could be literally leaving a business in order to work for yourself because it would be better for you, or maybe you're leaving a business because you know there's somebody who appreciates you more over here. And we have fulfillment happening as well. In general, just fulfillment happening in general. Anything else for Capricorn before I see how the signs feel about them? Needing to take better care of your health, so just keep that in mind. Another sign got that too. I think it was an air sign. If you've not been feeling good, there's some other therapies. You don't need to take medication. It's saying, okay, there's other therapies that you could be doing. I'm seeing LA and a last name that starts with F. You definitely have a connection with somebody, whether you know it or this is happening in the future. I don't know where you are on the timeline, but it's going to be pretty amazing, frankly. I like it. I'm seeing a cranberry bog. That is weird, Kelly. It's just strange. All right, Aries through Pisces. How did they feel about Capricorn? Aries through Pisces. Aries is walking away heartbroken. Taurus is selfishly motivated. Be careful of a Taurus. Gemini is moving on. Cancer wants to work towards some sort of goal with you. Leo has affection for you, but they need to see change. Virgo is doing something behind your back. Libra has some sort of connection to you that's otherworldly, okay? Libra. Scorpio. Scorpio is going to be sending messages behind your back. You'll find out about this. Sagittarius would like you to invest more in this. Capricorn to Capricorn could be emotionally fulfilling. You guys could heal this together. Capricorn, Aquarius and you could be working together. It would be really beneficial. And Pisces is feeling left behind and is now guarding their energy. If you want to work this out, there's a lot of distance you guys would have to get past, okay? All right, Capricorn, like I said, I'll be doing some great bonuses, hopefully great bonuses. Drop some in the comments if there's anything in particular you want me to look at. I still have a list that you guys have given me. I've been trying to look for, like, you know, the ones that are the most benefit. Like, I don't like doing anything too specific, because then I only get like this many people watching. But regardless, if you have ideas, let me know. I always stick them on list and try to get, you know, to most of them anyway.